So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for, it was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Xion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Vholran could have been behind what just happened with Xion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Vholran's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Vholran specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Vholran's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Xion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Xion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Xion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Vholran's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Vholran!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danan puppets we dealt with outside. An astral...
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! No chance!
Rising Wyvern! Sonic Thrust! I'm not done! Portal Blade! Mirage!
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern! their offspring corrupted! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! My turn! Struck! Talon Hurricane! Now!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Vholran, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Vholran.
As expected, Vholran's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Vholran.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. You really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Here! Some fights are better left unfought.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Vholran, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare. Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
No backing down! Okay guys, think it's time to run. He's alive!
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'll hold him off!
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
A breeze. Get in, get out.
Sweet, some fights are better left unfought. Is that statue wielding art? Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining. No! Holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake. Okay, guys, think it's time to run.
2 heads? That's not even fair!
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Last one out, Pt20. I can shoot.
It's a trap!
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Noel.
I'm done. I won't fight just for the sake of it. Out of my way!
Okay, guys, think it's time to run. Last one out, Pt20.
Go! No further! In here!
Fall back! I'll hold them off!
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot. See? Even Hootle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hootle.
No further! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
alive!
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Vholran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Take this! Escape! Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Going in!
In here!
Hit him where it hurts most!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's
More
over!
more now! More where that came from! Raging
What is
Cascade!
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Breathe now!
And I'll keep standing with that.
Going in! That's my cue!
Shut him down! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Going in!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
What's this?
Rising Phoenix!
I'm gone!
Take this! Jolene! In an instant! Impact Clock! You're mine! No escape!
I'm gone!
Here I come!
There's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
This one's
You're mine!
Glimmer Blast! Yeah, it's a
Right pain! Great! Take this!
an outstanding
It was nice while it lasted.
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
going in!
Rising Wyvern!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it! Igneous discharge!
Here I come!
Guardian Field!
Rising Wyvern!
Alright,
Mirage!
it was nice while it lasted.
Take this!
Here we go again.
No escape!
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Mirage! It's over!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Eat this!
Light after lightning!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Eagle Fly!
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
You hear it now!
Jolene! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Eat
That's
this!
one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Alright,
You're mine! No escape!
Dragon Shout! Now I'm in the groove! That's it!
Wait! Something's happening!
They fused together?
I'm on! You're mine!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
I'm not done! Slash!
One last one!
Rising Wyvern!
Talon
Mirage!
Glimmer
You're mine!
Wind after wind! Dance in the
It's
wind!
over!
Storm!
In here! I'll be safe on this one!
Take this! Strike!
Flaming meteor!
blade! Slide! Swallow blade! Slide! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Take this! Well done! Slide! Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Rising...
Let's put you out of your misery.
Here we go again! First strike! You're done! Away! Not done!
I'm on this one.
I'm not done!
All finished here now.
I'm not done! Rising wyvern! Swallow blade! Strike!
I'm ready to go.
New escape!
Guardian field. All
Take
right,
this!
let me at him.
First strike! Rising wyvern! Rising wyvern! Rising phoenix!
I'll be saving
Try harder! Here I go! Focus! This should do it! Here I come! It's over! Take this!
I'll tear you apart.
Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Down. You're off.
Rising wyvern!
Come to an end.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Take this! Rising wyvern!
Now you've gone and ticked me off. Far enough.
Pierce through! Rising wyvern!
On guard.
Is this what real pain was like?
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malisa.
Eat this! Light astral raging cascade! In here!
Now!
More
Take
for the
this!
stockpile!
Strike!
Light astral energy!
This one's mine.
More with that
You're out!
raging
I'm
cascade!
ready
This
to
should
go.
do it!
Sweet
Enough!
More for the
Take this! The
stockpile!
flame inside me! Yours to be let free! I'm not done!
Raging cascade!
One more.
Rising wyvern! Mirage! Pierce through! Strike! Rising wyvern!
I'll be saving this one!
You're mine! Through!
More where that came from!
This should do it!
Sweet
You're mine! Move!
I'll be
Escape!
saving this one! Dance in the wind! Air
Strike!
too much
I'm on!
scandal!
You're mine!
Right there
You're
is
fast! Mirage!
Thunder blade!
Pierce through!
Going
Here I
in.
come!
Hurricane.
Strike!
Flaming meteor gun.
Take this!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, You don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Vholran is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping children, sacrificing those people, is all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Eat this!
Here I come! Strike!
Take this!
He just won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
You're mine!
Take this!
It's over!
I'm on die!
You're mine! Now!
Only glimmer!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open! Let's go! Watch this!
Blade!
Here I go!
I'm ready! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Is that it?
I'm not done! Slack!
Lightning orb! What's he planning?
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This looks bad! We've gotta stop him! I'll be late at this one!
Classic Phoenix! I'll run you through!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Take this.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Strike!
I'm only getting astral energy hits in the wind!
Strike!
Does
You're
that
in the field! It's over!
Now this is enjoyable. Fool.
Take this!
I'm on it!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Strike! Swallow blade!
Some of this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got him! It's all over. Vholran. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
And if Vholran's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandeur of sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is specific. The power to care only for domination.
They never asked you to rule. No one did.
What do I do? Your want. You are but a mote dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Unleash
Gosh, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I really owe you one. I'm not done. Watch it. Unleash lightning.
Here's a healing art. First aid!
I really owe you one.
Here goes!
Here I come. I'm not done. Rising water. You're on.
Dance in the wind!
Take this.
Go! Please, Mom.
Eat this. Here I come.
Here's a healing art.
It's over.
Rising
You're on. Rising water. Unleash lightning. You're mine. They owe you one.
I'll fix you up.
All
Lightning
shall
can
bow
dance.
before me.
Thunderblade! You're fine.
Unleash lightning.
Freaking does it!
In an instant. Impact clock. Know your
healing art.
place.
Here I come. Full energy.
Sonic kneel before your sovereign.
Take it.
Rising water.
Dance in the wind.
Rising phoenix.
Air. Thrust. Here I go.
Lift your light and give on it.
Magic is there.
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Rising water. I fruit of all others shall be banished.
I'm on it. Supernova. Raging cascade. It's over.
Rising Viper.
Raging cascade.
Rising phoenix.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Roll now.
I shall be the ruler of all things. Rising Viper.
Heal for here.
Kneel before your sovereign.
More where that came from.
Run!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victor! The throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seen the powers. Rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet. You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, It might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Vholran. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?